Okay, I'm Agil Gusrian Neldi. We will speak about analysis of the iPhone. I'm the moderator. The iPhone need a little introduction. You either have one or know someone who does. For many, you either love it, you don't. iPhone users typically have no problem buying the next upgrade. Even if it will cost the thousand of the pocket. In fact, the news media social love to post countless stories about thousands of customers who will wait horse in line just to get their hand on the latest model. But the iPhone is infallible. It's a mammoth in the smartphone industry, acting as the main competitor against brands like Google and HTC. But it has its own problems and the threat waiting around the corner. This SWOT analysis of the iPhone breaks down the best, worst, and questionable aspect of the favorite smartphone device. Okay, number one, uh, for from Adit, time and place is yours.
Number one, strengthen the name you know and the future you love. Apple, when people mention it, they are either talking about the fruit or the company. Most people assume the company as one of the leaders in the computer, tablet, and smartphone industry. Their brand recognition and loyalty allow the iPhone to be one of the most well-known and purchased devices in the world. The sleek build and slim design make it recognizable in person, movie, or television show. But that also because Apple invests heavily into branding and marketing. They initially focused on television commercial, but now they add online age, video, and conference section to the newest iPhone. The iPhone has an app for anything. Some of these apps are exclusive to iOS. The operating system only found on Apple-made devices. These apps range from professional to personal, allowing everyone to use their iPhone exactly as they need. The device is built to multitask, offering hundreds of gigabits of data to store photo, video, music, and project. It's a mini computer you keep in your back pocket. The future upgrade with the unveiling of new models. Many people are thrilled by the HD camera. Apple likes to say a mature tool professional photographers use for the photo shoot. In fact, the apparently use the iPhone over expensive alternative like Canon or Nikon. Apple focused heavily on promoting the iPhone because it is majority of their sales in America and overseas. It's even grown in popularity in countries like China. And now they are expanding more to into India. Thanks.
Okay, thank you for it. The number two, from Magdalena. Time is yours.
Number two, weakness. The price isn't world friendly. The price, it's a major issue for all Apple products, but the iPhone is no exception. The latest model, the iPhone 10, retail for as much as $1,149 without a contract. It costs nearly as much as a high-performance laptop. People always hope for an affordable version, but that's not in the plans. It also goes against their brands. Part of the appeal of an iPhone is how luxurious it feels to open the box and own one for yourself. Lowering the price will trip that image to search. Also, the battery but isn't removed. This means if there's an issue with the phone, you have to send it back to headquarters for fixing. Even if all it needs is a quick battery swap. This is becoming common for non-iPhone users till see it as a massive con. Additionally, in a courageous move, the company works. They remove the headphone jack from the iPhone 7 and up. If you want to listen to music, you have to adhere by the AirPods, Bluetooth headset, or a dongle. The dongle is just an additional connector between the iPhone to the headset. This move sent user in a frenzy and definitely with a few changing their mind about getting the iPhone 7 back when it hit the shelves. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for Magdalena. Okay, the next, uh, from Zalza. Time is yours.
Number three, opportunities, branching into new markets. The iPhone is a distinguished name in North America, and now it's becoming common in Asian markets, in countries like Japan and Korea. They're loyal to the smartphone native their land, such as Samsung, but iPhone sales are rising in these markets, allowing people to branch out and take advantage to the growing profits. The smartphone industry is one built upon innovation. Users want new, better, and upgrade features. They're on the lookout for crystal clear camera and longer lasting batteries and faster processor. Apple emerged as a massive innovator in their field, and they have the manpower of phones to the perfect their offering. For example, they could over more emphasis on making the phone more user-friendly for older folks. But on the other hand, because they've carved out such a big piece of the smartphone pie, they don't necessarily feel the need to think as creatively anymore. The recept, so to speak. Other companies can try what Apple isn't, but they're easily crushed. 4. Treats, cheaper and fancy alternative. Despite having the means to crush the competition, that doesn't mean there isn't. It's easy for business to come out of the woods because they only have to offer one simple thing, a cheaper smartphone. Everything is just extra, but many consumers would argue it's necessary. Other colossal names in this space notice. Consider how often Samsung and HTC offer a cheaper phone with all the bells and features. Large screen, lightning fast processor, packed with apps for Android, the operating system for non-iPhones, and a long-lasting battery. Speaking of Android, that system is the phone's biggest competition. Android can use millions of apps, some exclusive to the operating system, and allows for simple customizable change to the phone's appearance. iOS and Android have been warring for decades now, and with so many people brands using Android, as iOS is only on Apple-made device, it's no wonder what Android is leading in this market. While it can look like the iPhone, this alternative can be fantastic features and their own set of pros and cons. Thank you.
Okay, thank you from Zalza. That's all from us. Forgive me for our mistake. And thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Aduh.